M1X MacBook Pro also expected to feature mini LED display and the return of HDMI port and SD card slot. Apple may launch MacBook Pro with the M1X processor in the fourth quarter of 2021. The M1X powered MacBook Pro was earlier rumored to debut at the WWDC 2021. Apple MacBook Pro may see an M1X upgrade later this year, according to new leak. There were rumors around the launch of new MacBook Pro, featuring a new design and new ARM processor. Apple did not launch a new MacBook Pro at the WWDC. However, the YouTube video from the WWDC did confirm the M1X MacBook Pro was in the pipeline. A tipster has now claimed that the pending launch of the MacBook Pro with the M1X processor may now take place in something in the fourth quarter of 2021. This is in line with Apple's tradition of launching new MacBook Pro models every year, while the MacBook Pro and Mac Mini will seemingly coming in the fourth quarter of this year. There may be an M1X powered iMac Pro that will not arrive, if we believe the tipster. There is nothing official so much as hint through the tipster or like about the M1X powered MacBook Pro and Mac Mini, though. Apple launches new MacBook after the iPhone launch event something in October or November, but there is no clarity right now. Dell's claim refutes the previous Bloomberg report. According to report, the MacBook Pro may arrive sometime during the summer. A possible window to that was WWDC, but Apple did not make any announcement regarding the MacBook Pro. Bloomberg reported earlier that the M1X MacBook Pro will bring the new design and return of the HDMI port and SD card reader. The M1X MacBook Pro will come in a 14-inch and 16-inch variant, both of them having set of distinct specifications. The biggest jump here is going to be in performance because according to Bloomberg, the chipset will have 8 high-performance core and 2 power efficiency cores. The design of the new MacBook Pro is also going to look different, or rather than what you see on existing ones. Rumors suggesting a modern industry design for the MacBook Pro for this year. The M1X is likely to feature 32 GPU core and support 64 GB of RAM. This means more powerful processor than the M1 chip. Definitely lot better than the Intel chipset on the MacBook Pros. Beside the M1X processor, MacBook Pro is also expected to feature mini LED display.
MacBook Pro 2021 display. Gurman believes the new MacBook Pro models will feature display improvement in the form of brighter, higher contrast panels. And the past of the rumors, co-suggested that the updated machine will be the first Mac with the mini LED display, marking a significant improvement in the display quality. Kuo made no mention of the mini LED technology in his most recent reports. It is possible that the features has been delayed until a later date. In spite of this, a recent report from the Digitime has suggested that the new MacBook Pro models will indeed feature mini LED display.
Apple could launch new MacBook Pro model with the HDMI port and SD card reader. According to analyst Ming-Chi Kuo, he also suggests that the upcoming MacBook Pro could have several notable design changes as well as specification upgrade. Apart from the possible addition mentioned above, Kuo also predicts that the company could be working on the 14-inch and 16-inch MacBook Pro, which model may be also come with the flat edge form factor similar to the iPhone 12 series. As per the report by the Mac Rumors, Apple may bring out the new MacBook Pro model this year with the handy SD card reader and HDMI port.